Hey guys, what's going on? It's April, Wachtel here. Okay, so I started this YouTube channel maybe a year or 2 years ago. Uh, Basically, I haven't done anything with it. And I recently been listening to Gary Vee. He talks about social and content all the time, really smart guy. So I've been listening to his podcasts and really started watching his YouTube and checking him out on LinkedIn recently as well. And kind of bizarrely, I feel like he cured me of my fear of content. So here's the deal. I'm a really detail-oriented person, and so much content, it just takes so much time to make it look really good or to sound really good or be cohesive. And his sort of strategy of just like putting a ton of content out there and not necessarily dominating in one channel, but just putting it out there wherever, whether it's video, audio, the written word, images, it just felt very liberating. So here I am, and I just want to start sharing some things that I'm thinking about. So I founded this company, Swig Swallow, a couple years ago. To give you a little background, I've been in hospitality, food, and beverage for 23 years at this point. I just started working, when I was a tween in a bed and breakfast in Vermont, and then kind of came up through the ranks, got into the cocktail world probably in 2008 or 2009. Ended up becoming a brand ambassador, worked in mixology bars, became a brand ambassador, became a cocktail instructor at 5 different schools in New York and Philly, and taught there for 6 years. And then I became a spirits and beverage consultant, and then I founded Swig Swallow with my business partner, Gates Otsuji, in 2016. So I've seen a lot of different aspects of the industry, and people come to me all the time, bartenders looking to start their own businesses, friends of mine who are outside of the industry who have questions about what it takes to run a business. And now that I've kind of overcome this terror of content, I figured I'd start sharing it out. So in my channel, you're going to see some of my cocktail classes and cocktail and spirits industry specific content. I'll also be talking about entrepreneurship. People ask me, how to prepare for media appearances. I've had a decent amount of experience on live TV and being filmed for various things. I think there's a handful of tools that every single small business owner or entrepreneur should have or should know how to use. So that's being able to produce video, being able to take high quality photos by yourself, whether on your phone or on a camera, being able to make a podcast, things like that. So I have had to build those skills in running our business. And then just some other stuff too that I, again, think is super important to running a business or to being a driven professional, whether it's your business or somebody else's. So for example, I think that, there's this myth within entrepreneurship that you have to always work and you can never do anything else. I personally think that first and foremost, you should be taking care of your health. So I am determined to work out in the mornings almost every day to ensure that I get it in, because I'm just a happier, healthier person when I do so. And I know a lot of people, especially in the beverage industry, struggle with this. Late nights, how do you get your fitness in? You're always out in bars and restaurants, have very little control over what you can eat. So some of those themes are probably going to come into the channel as well. And then if you guys have specific requests, I'd love to hear them as well. But that's some of the stuff. I also have been casually speaking to some potential investors about investing in Swig Swallow. We're also launching a new brand, a CBD sparkling water, in the next couple of months as well. So I don't know, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm super psyched. Again, let me know if you've got questions. And and here's to a great 2019.